I was like worried, I was scared, I was so anxious all the time, not because of the program and stuff, but because of how like I had so many unresolved feelings of burnout. I was so exhausted, and I didn't work through a lot of feelings from undergrad, and now I'm here feeling fucking amazing. It's graduation day. It's graduation day, guys. How are we here after 2 years? 2 years, we're finally here on graduation day. And then if you can't see, but look, my whole room is literally like for graduation day. And I'm kind of nervous. I'm really actually nervous. But I'm also calm. But I'm also like scared. But I'm like, I'm cool. I'm chill. It's fine. But I'm also like, before I do my makeup, let me actually go through my like outfit stuff because I have so many things to appreciate. Oh my god. First of all, my nails. Look at these nails. These are press-ons on by my sister. My dear sister. My sister who's a mother. She made the time to do this for me. And I'm like, I gave her no inspo pics. Like, okay, I gave her no reference photo, actually. I gave her some inspo pics. I was like, I want this color, maybe. It could be either of those colors, and like a little bit of this design, a little bit of this, like, She brought on this on her own. I'm gonna have to show you. I'll just add a picture because I'm not doing no justice right now because it's literally in the morning, and that's why I have my morning voice right now. But like, yeah, amazing nails for graduation. I was like, can you do it, please? Oh my god, I like to take photos in a week, please. She was like, boom, I can try. But she didn't try. She succeeded, and that shit was done like in a day. I was like, so pretty. But then, last night, guess what I also got? My dear friend Alice, which I'm actually being genuine about, gave me this. So this is my tassel. And it was gold and purple. And I just made it silver right now. But she gave me this part. Look, I just attached it last night. Look, it says, I'm always with you. And it's a picture of my grandma. Who, if you didn't know, passed away in 2020. So I was like thinking about her lately too. And I was like, oh my god, like, because she didn't get to see me graduate undergrad. She only got to see me graduate high school and then drop me off on the first day of school for college. And so I always think about her. And I was thinking about her recently too, about graduation. I was like, well, she didn't get to see that. And I was like, oh my god, like, she wouldn't get to see me get married and all these different things. So I got really sad. And I didn't tell nobody about that. So it's just really nice to be surprised. But now I get to walk across the stage for her. And I almost cried. I want to cry now, but I'm not going to cry because it's a special day today. But it's really nice. And I love it. And it's silver too. So I'm going to be so different because I've never seen a tassel charm, which is so cute actually. But yeah, now I get to walk across the stage with my grandma. So that's really nice. And then I also am ready with all my stoles. I had to put my flags on it and my but now let's finally get ready together. Is anybody else graduating? Is there any high school graduates stand up? Is there any college graduates stand up? Is there any other master's graduates stand up? Is there any PhDs stand up? Even middle school, fuck it, like middle school graduation. I remember my middle school graduation. Barely though. Congratulations to all the grads. Congratulations. Congrats, grad. Congratulations. You did it. Today starts the beginning of your new life. Which is so crazy to me because I'm like, whoa. My therapist told me to write a letter from the perspective of me on my first day to now. And I did not do it. But I'm going to. But I was like, you know what? I'll get it done. Just not right now because I'm a little stressed. Because tell me why I had an assignment, literally a group paper to still complete. I'm graduating today, May 12th, 2026. I had a paper still due May 11th, 11:59 p.m. 2026. But it's not even from like the class of like public health. It's from like Stern business school, which I don't know when they're graduating because I'm like, if I'm from this paper now. Like, when are you guys graduating? Like, are you guys also graduating like tomorrow? Less than 12 hours from now? Like, I work last minute. I work to the bone. I work literally to the end. And here I am. Unbelievable. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I guess it was a group paper. And I was like, you know what? Like, this is actually... I got done. Oh. Good morning. Hey. Aww.
Congratulations, I love you, sister.
I love you.
Oh, today's your big day.
Thank you. Oh, my brother's so sweet. Oh my god, I almost fell. Oh, my brother's so sweet. My little brother's so sweet. My little brother's so sweet. But where was I? So I just put my concealer on. I feel like today is not my fucking day. But it is, though. It is my day. It is my day. It's your day. You're gonna have a great day today. 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 Wait, can I speak? You're gonna have a great day today. 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 I have to speak to all the mirrors and reflections I have in my room because I'm everywhere. But I just feel like my makeup is a little crusty right now, which I don't appreciate. But I just put my concealer on, and I'm gonna hopefully, and I am gonna make it perfect as can be. At my door. But yeah, I literally cannot believe it's been 2 years since I started my program. Like, I cannot believe at all. Because when I started this program, when I was applying, I like applied because I did an internship, which was the one in LA, like what, my junior year, the summer between junior and senior year of college. And I did that, and I was like, I'm gonna do public health. And then I did the internship, and I was like, oh, I'm for sure gonna do public health, like, because I used to be pre-med. And then I was like, oh, I kind of like more the social side of what helping people means, rather than, like, I want to just help people baseline. And then I realized like public health and the social programs and all that stuff was more what I wanted to do. And so that's when I applied to that LA summer internship, which I got. And then I got to spend a summer in LA under the CDC. And then once I did that, I was like, yeah, I for sure want to do public health, and I want to get my master's of public health now. Because I was like, you know what, like, bachelor's degree always felt like a given. Like, I felt like I always was going to go to college because that's what it was expected to me by my parents. And that's not to be like, well, college is so easy. No. College is fucking hard. And getting a bachelor's is not easy either. But I was like, you know what? This is a degree. Felt like I was going to give my parents. I was always told I was going to go to college because I'm first generation. And so I was going to always get that degree. But getting a master's was something I never thought I would get because first of all, I didn't want to go to college when I was younger. And then I like grew up, and then I didn't want to go to college. And then I decided I wanted to get my master's because I felt like what I was doing for my degree for undergrad was not going to let me, like, I didn't have my public health foundations. I had like my degree, but I didn't have my public health foundations, which would let me do what I wanted to do, which is why I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, let me go get a master's because I need my foundations to exactly know what I'm doing in this field. Because I have an idea, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I literally worked as a community health worker for a year, which burned me the fuck out. And then, and I learned a lot. I learned how to be an adult, and I also learned how to do my job and actually how to help people for real. And what people really need and what really helps people, because it's not just I want to help you and I do something good, because sometimes good has unintended consequences, and then that doesn't help everybody in the long run. You know, we're fighting a system basically, right? And so that's when I literally ended my last day of work. The next day, boom, I went to school because I was applying to school as I was working, and I applied to NYU, I applied to Columbia, and just schools in the city because I was going to apply to other schools around. But I was like, you know what? I want to stay home. I want to stay home because I feel like I've only just spent my time away from home, and these are the last years I get to spend with my family, as all of us together, because I want to grow up, and then I'm going to spend my life with somebody else, my partner, my kids, my family, my friends, like, you know, just a whole different, like, I'll be traveling, I'll be doing things for me, even though I've always been doing things for me, but now I'll be doing them I officially, like, I'm not gonna be living home when I'm 40 or 30, you know. And so I started my program, and I was burnt out. So I'm thinking, like, wow, like, how I started my program, I was like worried, I was scared, I was so anxious all the time, not because of the program and stuff, but because of how, like, I had so many unresolved feelings of burnout. I was so exhausted, and I didn't work through a lot of feelings from undergrad, my senior year of college, and then I didn't work through like that 1 year of work, which was took such a toll on me. And now I'm here feeling fucking amazing. Let me take his out. Wait. I'm telling you, I feel fucking amazing because I actually feel like I literally remember the beginning of this year. Like, I was in therapy. The day I started therapy was the day I started college. I mean, undergrad. The day I started therapy was the day I started, like, my master's program. And this is, like, consistent therapy. Like, I've gone to therapy before, but it wasn't, like, oh, I'm planning to go for, like, every day. Like, now I'm basically almost hitting 2 years of therapy in September. And that's not too far from now. So I'm like, wow, like, I've consistently gone to therapy. And I literally felt the shift after 1 year of therapy and being like, it was only a year and a half, honestly. 1 year and a half. Where I feel like my anxiety used to go from, like, here to here. Now it goes from, like, here to here. Like, emotional regulation is up. Like, I really worked through a lot of those feelings, and I really calm myself down. I really know how to bring myself down. I'm like, okay. And I be practicing. I do. I do my homework. I do my therapy homework in and out of the classroom. Hazel! But yeah. He's so stinky butt. But what was I saying? Yeah, like, that's, like, literally one of the things I feel super impressed by finishing this program. Like, I've managed to finish this program and be a better person. I feel like not only am I more knowledgeable and, like, I have a better understanding, because I started the program doing global health with a concentration in global health, but then I was like, with everything, like, I literally started my program and then I felt a shift. Like, everybody was like, yes, public health, yes, and I was like, yes. Like, I feel like I started my first semester, I was like, this is the place I'm supposed to be, because I applied to Columbia, NYU, and another school. And I was so happy to tell Columbia no, because I wanted to go to Columbia because I love the blue gowns. But then I was so set on going, and I was going to do a degree in social and medical sciences under the Master of Public Health, right, and do research. But then, like, because I saw that they had a global health program at the NYU school, I was like, I want to go here. This is what I want to do. So I did that, and so I got in, and I got in with a scholarship. But then, because I'm trying to celebrate myself, because I've done amazing things, and I'm like, wow, I don't even consider it, because the amount of times I'm like, oh, like, even with this master's degree today, feeling how I feel today of excited to graduate and proud to graduate, I'm, like, actually amazed, because literally, like, a month or two ago, I was like, I'm not excited to graduate at all. I kind of feel like whatever, because I don't know how to celebrate myself, and I don't know how to be like, yay. I will celebrate others, and I will celebrate me, but I don't know how to celebrate myself. And so I feel like I was kind of like, whatever, like, master's degree, but then I'm like, hold on, it's not whatever, because just because, like, I planned to do it and I succeeded in my goal, and because I expected this of myself, and I expected to get my master's degree, and I got it for myself, doesn't mean that because I accomplishment, that makes the accomplishment any less, just because I accomplished it and I expected it to happen, and it did. You know what I mean? I feel like that's always my mindset, where I'm like, well, of course it happened because I said it was going to happen, because I expected to, because I know I can do it. You know what I mean? And not that I know I can do it, I'm like, well, it's easy, of course. But no, more just like, I don't know if it's like the child of immigrant mindset, where it's just like, you gotta work for the hardest, and like, you gotta move to the next thing, and you gotta keep going forward. You can't slow down. You gotta keep going up till you get, like, you know, success. Yes. Oh, I'm hearing boo 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 boo. It's not even for me. No, they're not calling me. They're not calling me. But yeah. So that's how I felt like 2 months ago. So even going from being so burnt out to now feeling like proud, I can emotionally regulate myself, I can do assignments, I can trust my group partners, because I'm like a sense of control where I'm like, oh my god, like, I have to trust them, and I have to help them, I have to do it all. But it's like, no, like, not that I'm like, I'll do your part, but it's more just like, fuck, like, they're like, you know, when you get stressed, like, they're not doing their part, I'm like, you know what, you said you were doing that part, I said I'm doing this part, fine. I have complete trust. And if it's not, then I'll say something. And I know how to say it now to her, but excuse me, we all have things to do and we all have things to worry about. So I know how to advocate myself, and I also know how to trust others and just let it happen. You know, group work is hard. I feel like group work is hard, especially here. For some reason, I feel like I never had a problem with group work until I came to NYU, and I was like, yo, to NYU grad school, and I was like, yo, guys, why is it that you don't want to do your group work? Like, why is it that everyone's using AI? Why is it that, like, everyone's just not doing their own work? Like, I'm confused. So that's why I was like, what? You know, I just learned to trust people, and I'm like, fine. It gets done. And then, like, this group paper just happened yesterday. I was like, boo, 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 group paper. But then, like, I just did my part, and I delegated, and then they delegated, and I was like, here's your part, and here, I think you should do this. I think I can do this. I can finish that this time. And then we finished early. And I submitted pretty early yesterday. We were done on Sunday, actually. We were just doing last minute checks on Monday. So really, a great way to end the semester. Like, I'm telling you, like, I really feel like I feel like a better, more mature, emotionally regulated person. I don't know what I want to do because I will do the global health program for 1 year. And then I was like, no, I think I want to do environmental health. Like, my electives are all leaning to environmental health. So let me just switch right now. So I switched to environmental health, and then I got to meet more people. And I feel like I got closer with people. And I feel like I also just, like, got a better understanding of what I want to do. And what I would, like, ideally love to do is fashion sustainability. But I want to work right now to get my environmental foundation. So I'm just, like, working to do that right now. I'm trying to, like, apply for jobs, which is the only thing too, but I'm also not stressed about a job. But also, given that I live at home, so I have a little more security than most people. But I'm applying for jobs, and I'm not stressed about whether I get one or what I'm going to get. I know I deserve at least 80,000 minimum because I have a master's degree, because I keep being like, just give me whatever you want. But I'm like, no, I deserve at least 80,000. But I'm also, like, I'm learning to take myself seriously, because I was applying for jobs too, and I'm like, imagine me making 6 figures, haha, because some positions are, like, asking for like, giving 6 figures for, like, what, a bachelor's or, like, a couple years experience of work, and I have that. And I was like, imagine me doing that, and then I was like, imagine me getting 6 figures, haha. But everyone is not laughing with me because they're also looking at me like, hello, you deserve that because you're a master's. And I'm like, wait, what? I actually do deserve this? I don't take myself seriously. I don't take myself seriously as an adult. I don't see myself as an adult, and I should. And I should, because I'm only cutting my own losses. I'm not using my network. So that's my next goal, to take myself seriously and use my network, because I actually built a network of people I met. And by the end of this program, despite not knowing what I was gonna go with my environmental foundations kind of goal, because I feel like I, like, learned environmental health, but I don't feel like I learned it to the degree that I wanted it to. And so I'm, like, working to get my hands-on experience in environmental, like, research, because I'm interested in climate change, sustainability, and, like, the impact on people, right? And so I'm like, I'm gonna use my network. But then I found a class this semester, my last semester, a mapping class, and I loved it because I love maps. I don't know why. And because I love it, I, like, made this project about an event that happened in my life. And I was like, wow, like, I am literally here and I can't do anything about it. And, like, I couldn't find a GoFundMe, and then I eventually found it. But by that point, I already made this, like, project. And I'm like, I feel like this is a project that I can really get off the ground. But we'll see. Because I'm like, wait a minute, like, I made a paper. I co-authored a report that got accepted into an international conference. Did I go? No, because it was too expensive. But that just means that I have some type of capability, which I don't take myself seriously for. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna start taking myself serious. That's my next steps. Because when I started this program, I really was a burnt out, didn't care. Was just like, this is the next step, let's go. But now, and then even 2 months ago, I was like, yeah, that was kind of cool. I got that conference. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I did this, but, like, whatever, right? But no, it's not whatever. I have the opportunity to get this education, and I'm very lucky, and I'm very proud of what I've done, and I'm very proud of what I finished. And this is, like, a big deal. This is a big deal. Like, how many Latinos have masters? How many, like, Asian Latinos have masters? How many women have masters? I feel like it's, like, what, 11% of women have masters? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I don't know the statistic. I think it's, like, 7 to 5%. 5 to 7% of Latinos have masters. So imagine women. Yeah. So I'm like, there's a small percentage of people. So I have to be proud. And I am proud. So yeah, that's like what I've been reflecting on as of late. And because my family is so lovely and I'm so lucky. Like, I wasn't excited before, and then I'm excited now because my mom was like, let's plan a graduation party. And so now we're planning a graduation party, and it's like getting so big, but I'm still excited. And I was like, oh, thank you guys, because before I wasn't excited, but now I am. Like, I'm actually really excited to do this program because now I'm like, I'm gonna have a party to look forward to. And now I'm just like, oh my god, guys, like, we're graduating together. Like, it's actually, like, I don't know. Something about my mood just shift because my mom is so excited for me. And I'm like, you know what? I should be excited. My mom is so excited for me. Everyone is so excited and proud of me. The only person who's waiting to be excited and proud is me. And so let me catch up and just be excited too. Like, so now I am excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm super very excited. Yeah. My parents are the only ones gonna be at the graduation, but that's fine because I'm gonna be at the graduation party. And NYU has 2 graduations, like my school program, because I don't walk on the big day of NYU commencement because I don't know, there's so many kids. So I'm like, today I'm not gonna walk, and I'm like, fuck, like I have my heels and I know I can walk in them, but I'm traumatized from undergrad because I ran across that stage. I ran because I didn't have a place to put my phone, and I just ran. But now I'm like, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna strut across that stage, and I hope I do because I'm such a fast walker that me walking slow is actually walking fast. Because I swear I walked slow during undergrad and I did not. So I want to make sure that happens. Honestly, I feel like undergrad was harder. Masters was hard. Masters was, it's work, yes, but I feel like undergrad was a fucking bitch. Doing undergrad, you realize like shit, like it is hard to graduate. It is really hard. So really making it across that stage, yes. I made it across that stage. But now I'm also like, my friends are leaving. Like, if they don't get a job in the city, they're gonna leave. And I'm like, fuck, like, guys, I didn't know we hadn't have time. Like, I kept assuming we was all gonna be in the city. That was my bad. So I'm like, fuck. But like my high school graduation quote, I think, what is it, the Winnie the Pooh one, where it's like, isn't it so great to have something so sad to say goodbye to, right? But it's true, because I meet a lot of great people. But I also realized grad school is low-key kind of like high school, you know? I feel like everyone's like so messy. Well, they're not messy, just like so cliquey and like, I don't know, so like social climbing. But not the people I surround myself with. Because we all agree, like, what the hell, why are we doing that? Why do we feel the need to do that? What about grad school am I like sad to see go? I'm sad to see go the fucking vacation time. I love a break. I love a break. A summer break. I love a winter break, a fall break. I love every break. So I'm like, oh, workforce? No break? I'm also just like excited to use my network. I'm really excited. I'm gonna send those emails after graduation. Like, ta-da, hey, so nice to see you. So nice to hear from you. I have a question. Would you like to read my project that I made? It's a great project. But yeah, this is graduation day. Super exciting. I just, because everyone was just like, bye, see you on graduation. What? I was like, we're not gonna see each other like for class. Like, so crazy. Like, it really was like boom, boom. I literally was like, Jesus. Like, it's always those like kind of endings where I'm like, damn, like, where it's like chilling all semester. Boom, 2-3 weeks of like assignments back to back, and then boom, literally right after my assignments are getting submitted, graduation day. Yo. See the redness in my eye? I'm gonna have to graduate like this. My mom was like, why? What happened? Girl, I don't know. I wish I knew. And I keep putting shit in my eye. I'm back. I just finished eating and I took a shit, but I kind of low-key gotta take another shit. Like, I really feel kind of crazy. My stomach. I feel kind of crazy because I'm like, damn it. My period is coming. I'm like supposed to get my period around today, tomorrow, another day. I don't know when, but it's around this time, and I'm like getting worried because I'm like, fuck, I don't have to get my period. But of course, any type of special event that happens in my life, I'm gonna get my period around that time. But I haven't had any cramps, so I'm like, is it because I've been working out, or is it because like I'm gonna get it like way later? Literally have no clue. But right now I'm gonna curl my hair, which I've been curling my hair so much lately since I did my grad photos, because I just love the look now. Because I was straightening my hair all year, and then I started curling my hair, and I was like, wait, this is kind of a look. And this is how I curl my hair. Let me just do it, and then I'll just. All right, I think it's time for me to go. I'm graduating today. I'm so excited. But I'm also scared. But I'm also excited because I'm graduating today. All right, I'll see you there. Bye.